This is fucked up. All right, welcome to the channel. Hey, if this is your first time, you're wondering what the hell is going on right now. If this isn't your first time, you know where that comes from. Okay, look back at some videos with Andrew Hiller and you'll understand that I normally am against saying that CrossFit has fucked up. And I'm actually not saying that today. What I am going to say is that there is something in CrossFit that I think is fucked up. And in particular, one person that I spoke to a couple times today who will remain anonymous because, once again, I do not dirt shoot or call out people personally or make personal attacks. What I am going to do is generally attack, if you will. Man, all those folks who are still on the let's pretend that Greg Glassman didn't do anything good train. Okay, so that's where I'm going today. So if you're a Greg Glassman hater, then you might want to turn this off right now because we probably aren't going to be friends after this, okay? Am I here to tell you that Greg Glassman is somebody you should go out to dinner with? Should you invite him home to your family? I don't think so. Has he done things that don't seem quite right? Things that I don't condone? It seems like it. I mean, he hasn't been convicted of any crimes, but there are some allegations out there and some things that have come to light that seem to paint him in the light that he might not be the world's best human being. Once again, as you start pushing 50, you start to understand that people make a lot of bad choices and they make a lot of bad mistakes, and not everything is forgive and forget. But I tell you what I won't forget is everything Greg Glassman has done for the world of health and fitness. Creating the methodology of CrossFit and functional fitness onto nutrition and fitness in 100 words. The man has done a lot that cannot be discredited. And that's what I think is fucked up. I literally had somebody tell me today when we were talking specifically about another video I made, which was totally positive about CrossFit and the good old days. And I kind of reminisced about being in CrossFit since 2007. I opened my first affiliate in 2008. I was around before Rogue, before Reebok CrossFit. Anyways, the birth of the Open. And I was just talking about a lot of fun nostalgia. And one of the things I just mentioned was particular about Greg Glassman, and one of the many things he did, just one little thing that he did, well, it's actually a big thing, was the fight that he put up against Big Soda, Coke, Pepsi, Coke in particular, in which he exposed their involvement in health sciences and basically brought to light a lot of lies, incorrect data, a lot of manipulation of what was being told to us because the money was coming from Coke. And so we really weren't getting real, truthful information. And he brought that to light. And this anonymous person says to me, yeah, well, Coke is still around and their stock is doing better than ever, so he didn't do anything. Tell me what he did. And I mean, once again, this is just me. Sometimes I come up with far-fetched analogies, but I'm like, okay, why don't we talk about the Underground Railroad? Let's talk about all the people who are fighting hard against child trafficking. Guess what? Child trafficking is still around. It's probably worse than ever, and it's not going away. Does that mean we should discredit all of the wonderful people, efforts, and organizations that have brought some of these atrocities to light and are continuing to fight them? No. No. That would be retarded. So let's apply that, even if you don't want to Greg Glassman or any other person who starts a fight, okay, a big fight against an incredibly powerful organization that has money everywhere and is willing to take on that fight, bring to light and educate people on what's actually going on and how data is being manipulated and how the health system is corrupt and the information being provided is specifically geared towards an agenda, not of which is your health. This was a good thing. I don't care if Coke is still around. I don't care if they're still funding health services and the whole dirty little secret is still a secret to some people. It's not a secret to a lot of people, okay? And then I said millions of people. They're like, tell me who these millions of people are. Okay, I've been doing CrossFit since 2007, and it's been around before that. Greg Glassman has been educating people for over a decade. He has reached well in excess of 1 million people who have had their eyes open to the positive benefits of functional fitness as well as nutrition, okay? He's gone up against the food pyramid. He's helped educate people on that as well as the whole Coke thing. So the only thing that's fucked up about all this is that nobody's here to take over where he left off. Does that mean that Greg Glassman should still be running CrossFit? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I don't understand why years later people still want to go back and dirt shoot this man, and they don't realize that despite what you think of him personally, the man left a legacy of change, of positive change that is going to affect the world for hopefully forever. Certainly for my lifetime, it's already affected the last, decade plus of my life. It's affected my whole family's life. So please, let's at least talk facts, and that's fine. If those facts are going to include, hey, he did some shady stuff, he said some inappropriate things, the guy appears to be a dick, maybe he's a womanizer, I'm not here to support any of that BS. What I am here to support is the fight that he started, okay? I mean, who else was going to take on the NSCA when they started lying and making up all sorts of bullshit data, trying to bring CrossFit down? If it wasn't for Greg Glassman, there wouldn't even be CrossFit right now, okay? They were trying to make that shit illegal. You understand that, okay? That is the biggest organization in the fitness industry, and they had an agenda to bring CrossFit down. Greg took on that monster organization as a basically nobody, a new fitness organization coming up. He took on the giants. He won. The $4 million in damages that he won are absolutely ridiculous. What he won was the right to show the world that CrossFit was not dangerous, that it was the wave of the future. So when you add up what Greg Glassman has done, and this is still just a small bit of it, when you add up his fight against the NSCA, when you add up his fight against Big Soda and what he brought to light about how much Big Soda or the NSCA, how much these people are willing to manipulate data and lie to the world, let alone the American people, us, about health, wellness, and fitness. He changed that landscape. He opened the eyes of tons and tons, and yes, millions of people over a long period of time. So for that, I say high five, Greg Glassman, and I'm not going to take that away from him because he may have done some shady shit on his way out the door. That's fine. I just want to see CrossFit continue, and I want to see someone fill his shoes, okay? Like, I don't see Rosa. He's not coming in. He's not going to fight Big Soda. He's a company man. He's a businessman. Now he's gone into some other position. I mean, I literally can't even keep track of now. The CFO is the interim CEO. I mean, God, the only thing I can hope for is that these rumors of Dave Castro coming back are true. Do I think he's necessarily going to fill that role? No. But I hope somebody in CrossFit steps up and continues to be the voice and the fighter that Greg Glassman was. What he did was unmatched as far as some little fitness entity starting something, going up against these giants like the NSCA and Big Soda, winning, exposing stuff. So to get back to my point of what I think is fucked up, just because Big Soda is still around and they're still making money, that just means we still have a problem. That does not negate anything Greg Glassman did. Big Soda would probably be bigger than it even is right now. So that analogy is dumb. Just because evil exists does not mean that those people who fought evil in the past did not do any good. They did. And hopefully what they did is inspire people to continue the fight. So there you have it. That's what I think's fucked up. Don't like Greg Glassman personally? Fine. Don't condone some of the things he did? I don't either. But I will not take away what I know he did, the legacy that he left, the fitness and wellness information that he provided to the world, the way he opened our eyes to so many things about money in the corporate world and manipulation of data and health science information. He has done a lot. That's it. Exercise is essential. Thank God Greg Glassman was here to start this CrossFit trend. Long live CrossFit. Keep supporting CrossFit. Don't support people who do bad things, but let's not erase the good things that they did do. Take care, everybody.